Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mike Fitzpatrick for another Feedback Friday with Keller Williams Real Estate. Today we're going to go over one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, selling your home. With the real estate market always changing, it can be overwhelming to navigate the process of selling your home, but that's where we come in. At the Mike Fitzpatrick Team, we specialize in ensuring your selling experience is as smooth and successful as possible. Here's why choosing us is the best decision that you'll make. We focus on the important details that matter to you, and then we look at our systems, and then we piece together a selling plan that's going to work on your timeline, on your work schedule, and for the best results that's going to net you the most money possible. Now, when we get an offer on your home, we dive deep into it. We just don't focus on price and net price like your normal agent. The reason for this is because during this transaction, there are many situations where the deal can fall through. So we want to make sure in the beginning that this offer is ironclad, that it is going to make that settlement date. And once we piece everything together with our systems, 99% of the time it does. Now, we don't want to say 100% because circumstances that we don't have control of can also take effect. So what are some of the situations that we look at when we look at contracts? So when we have multiple offer situation, besides the price, we look at the settlement date. Does that coincide with your end game? Is that where you need to be? We also look at the deposit, even though there's very little chance that we're going to keep that deposit, but we want to make sure that the buyer has enough skin in the game, that they really want this property. When we look at the pre-approval, it's not just we're looking at the amount. We're actually calling the loan officer to see how well qualified you are. Now, they can only give us certain pieces of information, but we have a list of questions that'll best determine which buyer we need to look at. With that being said, in Pennsylvania, we have what's called a buyer's financial information form. On this form, they show us in detail where the money's coming from, for deposit money, closing costs, and so forth. We also look to see how many assets they have in case we have an appraisal issue. On our listings, home inspections we're not really too worried about because we usually do a pre-inspection. We usually go through the property with a fine-tooth comb and we talk to you, the sellers, to see what's going on with the property. And we properly handle these situations. As we're going through the multiple contracts, when we are speaking with the agents, we bring up the topic of the home inspection. Even though we want their buyers to get the home inspection, but we want them to realize that this is not a new construction house. This is not supposed to be a punch list. You're not supposed to be looking for Mickey Mouse or cosmetic items, but they have the right to. So when we talk to the agents about this, we tell them what we only want to focus on the major items: structural, environmental, electrical, HVAC, plumbing, mechanical. These are items that are very important to the house: your roof, your HVAC, anything major to the house. Now, again, we're not going to refuse anybody, but we want to set it straight that if we do accept your offer, it's based on the major conditions of the house. Real quick, I'm going to give you a success story of one of the situations that we had with one of our listings. We had a past client come to us and saying that, hey, we want to buy another house and sell our house. Well, through our system, we were able to show them houses, get them under contract without selling their house right away. Why is that a benefit? Is because usually in today's market, when people are buying and selling, they're leaving a lot of money on the table because they're rushing to get their house on the market after they get under contract on their purchase. Well, this wasn't the situation. They took advantage of one of our systems, got under contract, purchased a house, moved everything out of their primary into their new primary, got contractors in there, did the work, top-notch the property. We took our time marketing the property, got top dollar for it, but we had multiple offer situation. During that multiple offer situation, I was able to sit down with the agents and find out which was the best candidate, not highest price, best candidate for my seller to meet their needs. And we did. Our clients were happy, the other agent was happy, and also the new buyers are enjoying their new house. Our commitment is to give you the best possible outcome for your situation. With our proven track record and past client experience and feedback, and how we always Q&A our past transactions, good or bad, it just makes us better. And this way we can give you a better client experience. So in conclusion, if you are looking to sell your home in the next 5 years, please give us a call. Let us take the stress out of selling your home. Contact us today for a free consultation, and we will create a plan for you. Whether you're looking to do it for 6 months or you're looking to do it 2 years in advance, at least you will have a plan. And we have free YouTube videos. If you go to the Mike Fitzpatrick Team on YouTube, you will see 30 free tips, one tip for every day, on how to be the strongest listing when you're ready to put your house on the market. Talk to you later. Any questions, 267-549-2505. Again, Mike Fitzpatrick, Keller Williams Real Estate.